What is time? Time is a circle. And what are we if not hamsters, always running on the wheel of life? And what are the greatest mysteries of life? The deepest questions. When is the best time to post on TikTok?
We did the research so you don't have to. Posting at the right time means more engagement and more traffic in general. So we've broken it down. When are the best times to post on TikTok? First, we're going to start by talking day by day, and then we're going to get a little bit more general for maybe a posting strategy. The best times to post on Monday are 6 a.m., 10 a.m., or 10 p.m. before school, before work, or right before bed. Oftentimes, creators will post maybe a more positive video on Monday to get some traction. People are not too excited to be going back to work, let's be honest. The best times to post on Tuesday are 2 a.m., 4 a.m., and 9 a.m. I don't know why you're scrolling TikTok at 2 to 4 a.m. on a Tuesday. That's insanity. If people are doing that, you need to be capitalizing on it. Wednesday returns to our regularly scheduled programming, and it is 7 a.m., 8 a.m., and 11 p.m. that are the best times to post. Again, before work, before school, and before bedtime. Given it's midweek, we found that content that's a little bit motivational can do well, especially in that morning time slot. The best times to post on Thursdays are 9 a.m., 12 p.m., and 7 p.m. But most interestingly here is the noon time slot appears to be the best performing on TikTok on a Thursday. So if you're a restaurant manager, if you own a food delivery service, take advantage of this. Share your specials, share what people need to be eating instead of bringing their own lunch because it's Thursday and they're too tired. They don't care to make a lunch anymore. The best times to post on Friday are 5 a.m., 1 p.m., and 3 p.m. And here again, the key is going to be to keep things a little bit silly. Let's not be serious here, okay? It's Friday. People are using TikTok. They're procrastinating. They're chilling. It's almost the weekend. So that is the vibe that people often bring to TikTok on a Friday, and it's good to follow that same sort of guideline. It's important to note as well that on Fridays, posting late is usually not a good idea because people are often out, they're doing something, they're having fun, so they're not going to be scrolling TikTok. So don't post late on a Friday. The best times to post on Saturdays are 11 a.m., 7 p.m., and 8 p.m. Again, key here being that people are sleeping in. They're not as engaged earlier in the morning, but they can be engaged later in the day. Another thing to keep note of here is that if you're a B2B company, posting on TikTok during this time is probably ineffective as a lot of B2B managers switch off entirely for the weekend. So you're going to be missing that key audience here. So just remember that when you're posting. Sunday, some people are back to the rise and grind. So it's 7 a.m., 8 a.m., and 4 p.m. that are the best times to post. Again, like with Saturday, like with Friday, keep things light, keep things fun, maybe hop on a trend, do some sort of challenge. 3 quick tips I'd give you when it comes to choosing the best time to post for your audience on TikTok. First, check out the TikTok analytics page on your TikTok account. That'll show you when your followers are online, what your demographics are, and where they're located. It's important to note if most of your followers are coming from Europe and you're in North America, you're going to want to adjust your time to be a little bit more in sync with their time zone so that you're actually reaching your audience at the right time. The second tip I'm going to give is letting you in on a little secret. Look, a lot of people know when the best times are to post, but if you just adjust your posting time by just a few minutes, let's say the best posting time is at 1 p.m., but you post at 1:08 or you post at 1:10. That just gets your video a little bit ahead, and I find it helps. Another thing I'd say about posting a little bit on those off times is that sometimes it can be beneficial to post on those off times. Sure, maybe you won't get as many eyes on your video, but it's also a little bit less crowded. So that is one option for you when you're creating your posting schedule. And finally, if you have a social media management platform, you can see some even more in-depth analytics. With Agorapulse, you can take a look at your social media ROI and even cater your publishing schedule to what is bringing in the most revenue. So there you go. There are the best times to post on TikTok. Don't forget to hit like, share, and subscribe. And let me know, what is your publishing schedule? What are you finding works for you on TikTok? And hey, maybe check out Agorapulse if you're looking for something that can improve the social media ROI on your TikTok publishing schedule. Check it out. I'll see you again in the next one.